Hello, everyone, and good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Jill. Good morning, everyone. Whew. What is our beautiful message for today going to be? Okay. This one, I keep hearing, it's not just your fault, but it is your fault. Wow. Okay. The gossiping. I'm getting pulled to a lot of different scenarios throughout the years, not just currently right now, but currently right now, there's been an uptick, a rise of the gossiping because you are not secure with who you are. You're feeling like nobody's hearing you. It's almost like I keep seeing stirring the pot, like you're trying to look for that validation. And it's not like you're not purposely trying to get attention onto you. They're like, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the people that just want oh, look at me, I'm better than everybody else. They're like, we're not talking about those people. We're talking about when you hear something and it just doesn't settle right, and then you have to go to somebody else and be like, oh, did you hear this? And then you wait for that response. You're not purposely trying to harm anyone at all. So we're like, thank you for not doing that piece. But we are saying you are engaging in gossip. And we need to stop and pull it in and be like, okay, maybe I need to do a little bit of research. Maybe I can ask this in a different way, because the way you're phrasing things, it's the word gossip keeps coming up again. Just got a little twinge in my neck off of that one. So if you're having some neck pains, this is part of that feeling of the gossip. Or you're hearing something from somebody and you're sitting there with it like, oh, I don't know if that feels right to me. Like, I hear you say that, and I want to believe you because you're my friend and I want to trust you, or you're a family member, I want to trust you, but like, I'm not quite for sure. And then you're in the position where like, I don't know what to say back to them. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say, no, you're wrong. And I don't want to like judge them. So then you hold your mouth in. And then you might go to the next person. They're showing me this big chain of events that just one person who heard it from something, or they misinformation, and they put their judgment, they put their twist on it, and they started a little gossiping train. They're like, today the train needs to stop.
The gossip train needs to stop. You know, I learned a few months ago that the word gossip, did you know that started, it was originated in like bedrooms when women would gather to chat before, during, and after childbirth. That's what I'm seeing here online today. And then over time, it says around the 16th century, gossip became to mean idle talk, especially by women. Okay, so gossip, I think, is a word that really needs an update.
Yeah.
But for today's message, what I've practiced in terms of, say, gossip or hearing things and wanting to pass that information on to someone, which is its own form of gossip, it's not necessarily talking about someone else, maybe talking about a current event or something like that, or a news story.
Yes.
But is to, seeing that origination of the word gossip, what came to my mind is, imagine there's a tiny little newborn baby around somewhere as you're about to open your mouth and share that gossip. And is that something you would want, maybe like vibrationally, not the words, but vibrationally, is that something you would want a little tiny brand new being to experience hearing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I haven't used the idea of a brand new little human being, little baby before, but I have stopped myself when I'm wanting to tell someone and just like really tune into what's that vibration, what's the energy behind that. And when it's just kind of icky, I just like let it go. Don't pass that on. Last night I just flashed into last night and I said something. It was more of a news story headline, and I tuned in and it just made me laugh. And I shared it and we laughed and it was just fun. It was it was just, and that is an energy that I would love for a brand new little baby to experience because it was just pure heart laughter. It was just very funny.
Yep.
So yeah, I just think that the origins of the word gossip are kind of interesting and how it's evolved and
Yep.
how
Yeah, and
can,
it's I love that, the little baby. Exactly. Love, kindness, gentle. If you're going to say something and it's stirring up like anger, frustration, just anxiety, or just it's kind of building up, you're like, I have to share this with somebody. They're like, that's the gossip train.
exactly, and that's where you want to find a what I'll call a healthier way to move that energy through you. That might be excusing yourself from where the room with that sweet little baby, imaginary baby is, and going for a run. Or we did a show a couple of weeks ago about that, about a whole bunch of ways to move energy appropriately or healthy. Doesn't mean you can't feel that. It just means you don't throw that onto a sweet little imaginary baby. Gossip. The gossip train.
Yep.
What gossip train are you riding today?
Ooh. I love it. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kim. Wonderful message as always. Appreciate it so much. I appreciate everyone listening, and we will talk to you tomorrow.